Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Messages from Venus. This is going to be your new moon reading for the month of January, you guys. I am doing the pick a card readings. I'm not going by the zodiac signs anymore. You guys can choose your own messages, your own readings, because I've been against the pick a card readings for a very long time, but that's because everybody was doing them in regards to love and all this other daily stuff that I don't want to be involved with or associated with. Care zero for it. Just to feed on stuff within relationships. Trust me, they're very interesting to watch. Because I watch them. Some of my friends here on YouTube do it, and they carry their own weight and do what they have to do for their channel. But it's not something that I'm interested in doing, like specifically for love readings and stuff like that. But I will do them for all the other readings that I have. So what is happening here? Ooh. Just turn these cards over. So again, this is your reading for the new moon for January 2020. You guys can focus on the pile of deck that you would like to choose. This is deck number 1, deck number 2, deck number 3, just so that you guys know. And I want to say, as per usual, if you guys have been watching my channel, always check out your astrologers, check out what they have to say, because this is just a general message, general reading that you guys can take on, but they will tell you what's happening astrologically with the planets, with your zodiac signs, etc. So we're gonna start off with deck set number 1. And I'm going to choose 3 cards from this set. I will have the timestamps for each set below, so you guys can go ahead and check that out as well. And all the rest of my information is also in the description box. Okay, you guys, so what I see here is you guys are kind of like waiting for a reason to expand. When you guys have the feeling that you guys have it all, you guys have everything that you wanted, but you're still missing that one thing, and you're out to get it. And that one thing could be the job of your dreams, your relationships, your wants and needs, physical wants and needs. I feel like some of you guys are looking for more like a sexual adventure, or something that has to do more with sexuality as opposed to love, and you're putting yourself first is what I'm seeing here. I also feel like a lot of you guys are dealing with your thoughts. Everything is within the thoughts, and you're manifesting it quickly, very quickly. I don't know if it's the eclipses or what's going on, or you're dealing with people that have a lot of like air sign in them, a lot of air stuff going on, and you're thinking about just your thoughts, like, even if it's like the silliest thing, like, oh, like I'm gonna put food in my fridge at 4 o'clock, and then the next thing you know, it's 4 o'clock and you're putting food in your fridge. So your intuition, your thoughts, very, very, very important. So make sure that you are always in tune with what you're thinking and aware of what you're thinking, because it might turn into reality very quickly at that. I also feel like when it comes to you guys' love life, during this time, it's going to start off a little bit rocky, or it's going to be a little bit rocky for this new moon energy, or for the next 2 weeks, because you guys are kind of like arguing over petty things, things that make no sense, or things that just are creating friction when it doesn't have to happen. So make sure that you guys are balancing each other out. Not to say that you're not going to talk about your problems. Clearly you guys are going to talk about your problems, but the bigger picture is to expand, make yourself better, make your partner better, make your relationship better. And if you don't have to argue about it, pick a place, a time, a date where you can talk about it as opposed to arguing about it. Sometimes it's best to win the war as opposed to the battle. And then I have as an oracle card, Duma, Angel of Dreams. So yes, this energy right here, you guys, is very much in tune with your dreams, what you want, and how you're going to get it. And this is a perfect timing to start looking into that direction, because I feel like within the next 6 months a lot of things are going to be accomplished, and you're on a timeline and you're on a schedule, and you're not looking back necessarily to your past, but you're looking back to see, like, oh my gosh, like I put myself on this timeline and it's actually happening, because the feeling of reward that you're going to get as you see things happening and occurring is going to be absolutely amazing. So congratulations to you guys and your expansion and your dreams and wanting to make your dreams come true, because dreams do come true. Now, I hope that you guys continue to water your life, and I love you guys very much. Moving along to deck set number 2. For those of you that chose this deck set, I am again going to choose 3 cards for you guys, and let's see what the messages are. So, and I don't read reversals with these, you guys, so bear with me. So you're dealing with a lot of people. You're dealing with people that I feel like you're dealing with people that are either master manipulating you, or you're master manipulating them, because they're very easy. And I actually do feel like you guys are the ones that are master manipulating, because you find it very easy. For those of you that are in relationships with more than 2 people, or 2 people, you have them exactly where you want them to be. You literally have them exactly where you want them to be. If there is a business proposal within these relationships, and that's the reason why you're having physical attraction with them, or physical relationship with them, know that they're going to give you exactly what you want and when you want it between the next 2 to 6 months. I also feel like if you guys are dealing with the father of your children, or the fathers of your children, know that some of them are a little incapable of giving you exactly what you want at the time, but things will happen during its perfect timing. I feel like during these next like 2 to 3 months, you guys are also going to be putting out a lot of fires. Starting with this new moon, there's going to be a lot of fires here and there. So I see you like stepping over these little fires and trying to have like avoid your house catching into flames, or avoiding your life catching into complete flames, especially because it's early on during the year. You don't want to have all of these situations happening, and you want to avoid them as much as you can, because if you don't avoid them now, or if you don't deal with them now, you're going to have to deal with the repercussions during the Mercury retrogrades scheduled to happen during this year. I also feel like if you guys have any small children that are either a water sign or fire sign, or have like the main 3 areas, you know, moon, sun, ascendant sign in those 2 houses, you guys kind of like need to teach them to control their emotions and to control their neurological system, and to try and teach them how to control themselves. Otherwise, they're either going to end up being bullied due to any physical impairment that they may have, or bullied because they can't control themselves. They won't be able to function in society. So you should be trying to find ways on how to fix that situation, so that your child can grow up to be the best version of themselves that they can be. For those of you that are planting or are into agriculture, just know that you have to use a lot more water than you thought. I don't know why this is like coming up, but it's a lot more water than you thought. For those of you that are putting in more projects, or have a lot of project schedules for the next 2 to 3 weeks, know that it's going to take a lot of time and dedication for you to progress, and not be attached to what other people are expecting of you, or how other people want you to act. Water your own life the way that you think is best. Let me pull an oracle card for you guys. All right, so the oracle card is invisible. So I feel like there are invisible powers trying to stop you to be the best version of you, or trying to stop your children, because if they stop your children, essentially they're stopping you, because they're a seed. They're your seed. And they might very well go on and continue your legacy. It is a legacy that you're building. I also feel like some of you guys that deal with like witchcraft, that want to do some spell work, etc., mirror magic, or working with mirrors is very important. Okay, sometimes you have to kind of like move like a snake, for those of you that are trying to pull out, you know, put off those fires, so that your house or your life or your structure doesn't go up into flames. It is very, very important that you move like a snake. Move where a lot of people aren't seeing your plans. Don't talk about your plans. Don't mention your plans to a lot of people, because they will be halted, they will be stopped. And I'm hearing karma. Like karma is either coming to get you or coming to get somebody. Somebody will have karmic relationships, karmic situationships. Everything is going to be karmic for this year. And there's a lot of people watching, so it's either gonna be you balancing your karma or you getting your karma. You can be at either side of the spectrum. It is best that you're the one in control and not trying to get, you know, not getting this karma back, because your house will burn into flames. It's gonna, I don't know if it's like a physical fire, or it's like you're gonna lose a home, or you're about to be shipped away, or something's going on with your home, some sort of foreclosure, something is in the works. So try to be careful with that, or like somebody cutting you off of a lease. Be careful with that. See how that pertains to you. Hopefully it doesn't pertain to anybody, honestly, because having a roof over your head is very important, especially if you live in New York and it's really, really cold right now. I can't even imagine the things that you might be going through at the moment, but stay tuned for movements, property issues, and making sure that you have a roof over your head within the next 2 to 3 months, and starting to deal with it within the next 2 to 3 weeks. So I hope that you guys continue to water your life. Good luck with that situation, and I love you guys very much. So for those of you that chose pile number 3, this is the pile right here, and we're going to start off with the tarot cards. Okay, 4 cards wanted to come out for this reading, you guys, and I don't read reversals for these readings. So I'm seeing that there is some sort of calamity where everything is extreme, right? So you're starting off with a lot of responsibility, work, trying to see your vision get fulfilled, trying to have a perfect relationship. And between each step that you take, so let's pretend each card is a step, or each movement forward, there's like a hole, and you're sinking in it, and then you have to bounce back, and then you're sinking in, and it's like this like, it's good, then it's bad, it's good, then it's bad. My best advice to you in this situation is that you keep your best foot forward, so that you don't have sinkholes, because it's your foot, not anyone else's. It's your decision. The fear that you have to move on and to move into your fulfillment cannot be there if you're trying to envision yourself completely and totally happy. It cannot. Because otherwise you'll be working towards nothing. You'll be working towards empty cups, or empty wishes, empty promises, or fake promises that you've either made to yourself, or that or that someone else made for you. I also feel like situations at work may be a little bit sticky during this time of the new moon. Make sure that you submit as many documents, as many resolutions as you can, especially for those of you that work in either mechanics or work in trying to fix someone else's life, such as myself. Like, I work in the legal field, in a sense. and I deal with other people's information. Make sure that you are reviewing everything that you should review or that you can review for the time being, so that everything is organized in the best way possible. Not just for you to keep your job, but also for other people, so that you can lead by example. I feel like a lot of people would like to lead or have you be the leader so that you can lead by example. Or they're trying to train you so that you can lead by example in some way, shape, or form, which will bring you a lot of like emotional fulfillment or some sort of like gratitude, but it's gonna kind of like leave you dead inside if you choose that position where you are a leader, because you're not ready to be in that position in this job. You on paper you might be ready, but it takes a lot of emotional stability and emotional disconnect for you to do the things that your job is requiring for you to do, is what I'm seeing. And so let me just pull a playing card, which I use as an oracle card, and see what the message is for you guys. Let's see. So we have the King of Hearts here, and this tells me that your heart's desire is what you will get. However, you need to want it. If you don't desire it, your heart won't pump the blood, the DNA, the life that your project needs, that your relationship needs, that you need. You need to be able to want it. You need to be able to see yourself where others see you, if that's what you want. If you don't want that, act on what you want. This is a very big theme that's going on within these readings that I've been doing. Act on what you want, okay? I know that it's difficult because you want to be Captain Save-A-Ho, especially with this whole career situation, and you want to teach people that they can protect themselves, that they too can do it, and how to do it. However, you have to have yourself first, okay? You have to have yourself first. When it comes to situations of the heart, when it comes to relationships, the King of Hearts also tells me that you give plainly and unconditionally, which is beautiful, but you also have to plan accordingly, because you being the protector, or you being the person that sees the future, you have to be able to protect it, because the other person is not seeing the picture how you're seeing the picture. And that's the reason why you have certain friction going on in your relationship at the moment, is what I'm seeing. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. Please stay tuned for other videos. All my information is in the description box, and I will see you guys in the next video. Please continue to water your life, and I love you guys very much. Bye.